A 13-year-old girl invited a 20-year-old man named Rodderius Morton over to her house at 1 a.m. Her mother came home around 1:45 a.m. and found that man under the bed. She told him to get out while she held a gun in her hands. So as Rodderius was leaving and exited the home, the girl's mother, 36-year-old Kendra Scott, shot Rodderius in the back of the head as he left the residence, killing him on the spot. Now, this case has blew up because everyone is debating this case. People are saying that Rodderius deserved to be killed because he was messing with a 13-year-old girl. Some people say that Kendra Scott was wrong because she shot Rodderius in the back of the head while he was leaving. And I totally agree with that. Because what Kendra Scott should have done, she should have called the police so Rodderius could have been arrested and charged for statutory rape. Apparently, Kendra Scott warned her daughter not to bring any men into her home. She told her that if she did, she would put a hole in whoever she found in the house. So that means that Kendra Scott's 13-year-old daughter has been acting out. When I say acting out, I mean being sexually active at such a young age. And the mother warned her not to mess with any guys and do not bring them into her home. But this 13-year-old girl did not respect her mother, did not respect her home, and did not respect herself. And so she went against her mother's wishes and invited Rodderius over at 1 in the morning and sneaked him into the back door. And you know, a 13-year-old girl is not inviting a man over to the house to play dominoes. So we know exactly why the man was there. And Rodderius, he also knew what he was doing. Because at 20 years old, he knew he should not be messing with a 13-year-old girl. But that is not a death sentence. He should have been arrested and put in jail for what he was doing. Unfortunately, the girl's mother, Kendra Scott, she was batshit crazy, and she decided to shoot this man in the back of the head and killing him on the spot. Now, her lawyers are saying that she was frightened and in a heightened state, and that's why she did it. They're trying to minimize what she did, but there's no justification because this is not a case where this guy broke into the house and assaulted her daughter. This is her daughter inviting him into the house. And her daughter, this is not the first time that the daughter has been doing stuff like this. So it just wasn't right for Kendra Scott to kill this guy. And everyone is debating back and forth online. I mean, it's really a huge case right now. But a lot of parents deal with similar issues with their kids. You know, you have a girl child, and as soon as they turn a teenager, they start acting out. And, you know, you do the best you can. You try to talk some sense into them and all of that. But at some point, they just want to do whatever they want to do. Now, at 13 years of age, that's just way too young to be active. Way too young. I think that in America, like by the time they reach 16, it's really nothing you can do to stop them. Although I would prefer if they wait even longer, because at 16, they don't know what they're doing. And so you're trying to protect them and tell them, listen, slow down. But these kids, not only today, you know, 20 years ago, 40 years ago, it was the same thing. You have some kids that just want to grow up too fast. And no matter what you say or do, they won't listen to you. And those kids actually, they learn the hard way. And so now she helped, that 13-year-old daughter, she helped cause the death of this man because she's the one that invited him over. And now he's dead. His death is going to affect her for the rest of her life. If she had listened to her mother and not brought the boy over, none of this would have happened. But unfortunately, it did happen, and her mother is more than likely going to spend a lot of time in jail. Another thing is that some people are saying that Rodderius was mentally challenged. And let me tell you something. I don't care if he was mentally challenged. He should not have been in the house of a 13-year-old girl. I find like people try to find every reason to excuse the behavior of adults. This guy was a 20-year-old man. And I don't care if he had mental problems, if he didn't have mental problems, that really doesn't matter. He should not have been in the bedroom of a 13-year-old girl. So let me know what you think about this case. Did you think that Kendra was right to kill this guy and shoot him in the back of the head? Or do you think that she was wrong? Leave your comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.